My second task in Spark Foundation internship program. This is regarding exploratory data analysis on terrorism. For this, first I'm importing libraries and loading data. Checking for the dataset values using data.head. And checking a shape of the dataset using data.shape and statistical values using data.describe. Checking for null values in the dataset. And replacing those null values. Checking for the unique values. We are displaying all the columns in the dataset here and checking for the names of the columns, all the columns using column.values, and renaming most important columns here, because in datasets it's very confusing. The feature names are very confusing, so here we are renaming those feature names. Like I year to year, I month to month, likewise we are changing here. And again we are checking the data set and checking the correlation between the features. Here the correlation is high between wounded people and killed people. Then here we are analyzing the data in which country more attacks happened, likewise we are checking. And here comes exploratory data analysis. Here we are checking which year the most attack happened. Here we got a year as 2014. Comparing to other years from 1970, 2014 has more number of attacks. And here we are checking for most affected countries. Here most affected country is Iraq, and the city, most affected city is Baghdad. Next we are checking for the overall terrorist activities in that year with respect to the areas. And here we are checking for the type of attacks. Here they have used explosives. And target types, they targeted mostly on common people and military people. And weapon types, explosives. Here creating new data frame with respect to year and number of people killed. Next we are checking for the injured people. These number of people are injured every year because of this terrorist activities, and these many people are killed because of terrorist activities, and high in Iraq. This is region wise. Here Middle East regions are affected highly by terrorist attacks. Here we are checking for the group which involved in terrorist activities, and the Taliban group has involved in more number of terrorist activities. This for plotting map, we are importing folium. Here we can see which area is affected most, and this is the result. The most affected country Iraq, city Baghdad, and group involved is Taliban, and mostly they have used bombing explosion, and the year affected is 2014, and vulnerable to attack area is Middle East, North Africa. Thank you.